Black Ops 6 Season 6 is finally here, and it's The Haunting. With familiar and very unfamiliar weapons, a return of a fan-favorite game mode, and the final aftermarket parts for Black Ops 6. Which leaves the community wondering, where's that super Easter egg? Now we'll talk about the super Easter egg, but we gotta get through this content first, don't worry, it won't take long. Starting with the Haunted Havoc LTM. Yes, it's another LTM. But how is this gonna play? Well, Haunted Havoc throws you into a relentless nightmare with lurking mimics, treat-filled jack-o'-lanterns, and the chaos of a forced rampage inducer, making zombies faster and more aggressive right from the start. The undead are getting into the Halloween spirit too, donning pumpkin heads in place of their usual rotting features, their eyes glowing right up to the end as they go down in a fit of evil laughter. As a haunting treat, zombie health has been reduced until round 15 for quicker eliminations. But here's a trick too. Their damage output increases much faster than in standard zombies. Watch your back. Available on all 6 maps, Reckoning, Shattered Vale, Tomb, Citadel, Terminus, and Liberty Falls, this LTM adds an extra layer of terror to your zombie incursions. In Liberty Falls, you'll encounter decorations like pumpkins and animated skeletons, further setting the scene for spooky season at hand. Complete main quests on each zombies map to unlock some sweet rewards. For each main quest completion, you'll unlock a pack of 5 unique Gobblegums, an Ultra Gobblegum, and 15,000 XP per map. Jack-o'-lanterns, trick or treat. Slain zombies may drop glowing jack-o'-lanterns. Loot the pumpkins for the chance to earn powerful rewards ranging from free ammo mods and score streaks to ether tools and ether crystals. The loot gets better as the rounds get higher, so make sure you stay geared up. It's not all sweet treats though, as there's always a chance that an item will turn out to be a mimic in disguise. Now here's a shot of this event here. You can see the skeleton in Liberty Falls. It doesn't look super Halloweenified, but this looks pretty cool. Those pumpkins look pretty creepy, at least without the HUD. But with this, very similar to the Jingle Hells event, we get a brand new Gobblegum called Jacked Lanterns. This is a whimsical, and it makes it so that zombies have pumpkin heads and make creepy sounds that last for 3 minutes. This won't be available in the LTM, as zombies already wear pumpkin heads. And we get 2 more leaderboard events. Now, I'm starting to see the tide turn on this. More people are starting to see what I'm seeing here and how fun this can be. I genuinely really like these. I think a little bit of Gobblegum is fine. To keep these as frequent, I think this is a really good. Plus the weekly challenges, Black Ops 7, Drake, this is a winning formula, I'm telling you. The first event, we have Death Pit, which requires us to earn essence in Haunted Havoc and climb the leaderboard and earn rewards. And then the next one is Extinction Protocol, which is just going to be getting eliminations with score streaks or while field upgrades are active. See, this is why I love this event, getting us to play in these different ways. I guess it's not just a participation trophy, because this is going to push me to use like Dark Flare, or it's going to push me to use Mr. Peaks even. And score streaks, I might run the RCXD and put it up somewhere and use that strategy since it's a little bit cheaper. It's a little tiny thing. It's not like game changing or anything, but it's way better than some of the other XP events we have. So that's all I'm saying. Okay. Now, aside from that LTM, that 1 Gobblegum and those 2 leaderboard events, we are getting some new weapons. We have the MP40. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the Dresden 9mm due to copyright reasons, I guess. It's the MP40, okay? It's a full auto SMG. Really cool to see this in zombies. Don't worry, we'll talk about carry forward because we also have the Merrick 5.56, which is basically the M14. This is an assault rifle battle pass. The MP40 is also battle pass here, so that's really good to see. M14 and Olympia are finally in zombies. This is a full auto assault rifle, so I guess it's not entirely like the M14, but it really looks like it, doesn't it? Outside of that, we have a brand new melee with the chainsaw. Now this is cool. This was a special attachment in Modern Warfare Zombies, but it's just a melee weapon here, which is okay. And completely fitting for the Halloween inspired theme. I love it. But now we have a special weapon that is an event reward, and I hope it's a very fast event. It's in season, so I highly doubt there will be a season 6 reloaded. We're too close to Black Ops 7, so it should be like a week or 2 after season 6 launches. We should be able to get this because that is a brand new weapon. I know it looks crazy, it looks weird, and they classify it like, look at how they describe this. This is a full auto anomaly, extreme rate of fire and range, but with high recoil. Rapidly unleash a flurry of projectiles with the X52 resonator. Its devastating rate of fire more than makes up for the low damage dealt per shot. Transform the weapon by adding 1 of 3 unique shard attachments in the guise of crystals, each resulting in a different style of attack. Equip the Orbed Eruption Shard for a versatile multi-shot, so like a shotgun maybe, the Spiked Barrage Shard for a slow but lethal 7-round burst, or the Stone Escalation Shard for a powerful charged shot. This literally looks and sounds like a zombie's wonder weapon, but we're gonna get to use it all the time. This is such a refreshing weapon. I'm legitimately so excited for this and heartbroken that we're gonna be playing Black Ops 7 in like a month. But anyway, we have new weapon attachments, which is interesting here. We have the GPR-91 assault rifle. We have the double barrel conversion kit. This is a battle pass reward that allows us to add a second barrel to the GPR, allowing the weapon to fire 2 bullets at once, but at a slightly reduced rate of fire with higher recoil. It sounds so cool. This really sounds so cool. It's like the Zweihander from Black Ops 4. Obviously, it doesn't look like it, but it has those 2 barrels. So for zombies, that could be pretty nice. Maybe it could be a new meta sort of thing. And then we have the GPMG muzzle booster, which is going to allow us to harness the energy of escaping propellant gases to improve bullet velocity, which is useless in zombies, and increase the rate of fire over time, but at the expense of recoil. Now, in zombies, more rate of fire on already one of the best LMGs in the game, and that recoil isn't too bad in zombies because it's a hipfire build LMG. This again could be pretty fun and pretty powerful for the 4 weeks we have until Black Ops 7. Now we have a couple of events, one of which will unlock that really cool special weapon. The first one is the daily login, the Haunting Daily Login, which starts right away at launch. Drop in daily starting at launch to claim up to 7 battle pass tier skips, 2 1-hour double XP tokens, a single 1-hour double weapon XP token, the Rave in Us assault rifle weapon blueprint, a calling card, a sticker, and an emblem. Nothing too exciting if you ask me, but this Echoes of the Dead, which is in season, will give us the X52 resonator special weapon, as well as the GPMG-7 LMG muzzle booster attachment. Complete challenges, let's go, to earn ghostly rewards, including the new special weapon and the new aftermarket part. Plus keep the scares coming with a finishing move, calling card, weapon charm, decal, and a weapon camo. Okay, so complete the event to unlock an animated toxic metal weapon camo. And then there's another event, there's a Chucky event, which is also in season, which is going to unlock the chainsaw melee weapon, and then another weapon camo. And this one says, tear through the Chucky event pass to unlock exclusive rewards. And they don't say anything specific, so I imagine this is just going to be another XP track, which is, not great. And then there's another event. There's 4 events in 5 weeks before Black Ops 7. That's crazy. There's another weapon camo, Zombies real weapon camo. Wow. Collect tapes to earn exclusive rewards. Okay, so this is another collect the items reward or event, but we're going to get an operator skin, a loading screen, an emote, a pack of Gobblegums, 1-hour double XP token, 1 hour of double weapon XP token. Pretty good to use if they're going to carry over to Black Ops 7, which they are. Complete the event to unlock the animated camo. That's a lot of events right before Black Ops 7, and I'm not complaining. So I think the aftermarket parts, especially the special weapon and the weapons we have here, are all winners. Very, very solid assortment of weapons. I love it. In terms of the actual zombies content, this Haunted Havoc is very similar, sounds very similar. I'll throw up some gameplay of the Cold War haunting event, where there are zombies with pumpkins, and then they drop random stuff for you. I think the only difference was that in Cold War, they specified that they will drop the wonder weapon, like ray guns and whatever that was on that map. I think it might have just been for Forsaken, or maybe I just played it on Forsaken. No, it was in D Machina too, wasn't it? Either way, this was one of the single most popular LTMs in all of zombies. As the LTMs have gone on over time, people have held this LTM as the gold standard for what a fun LTM is. And so when they're bringing that back, but then they're adding a little bit of a twist with the Rampage Inducer, making zombies have less health, but then deal more damage, I think that's a very interesting spin. I wonder if they're testing anything, kind of player retention sort of thing, if people like it or not. Could be testing out some things for that new cursed mode. And they're gonna give us rewards for completing the Easter egg, which we couldn't do back in Black and Cold War. I think this is a really good LTM. Obviously, LTMs are all kind of just terrible conceptually, because if an LTM is really good, well, it's bad because it's going to go away, and if the LTM is bad, then the LTM is bad, and it's not fun. And now I do want to address carry forward with these weapons. I've given it a lot of thought. I've heard you guys really loudly that you guys want carry forward for zombies. I might put up a poll, and I see a lot of what you mean, especially with these really cool weapons coming to Black Ops 6. But the one thing holding me back, and this could just be me, is that I really don't want another year of the Maelstrom and the Striders and the same exact assortment of weapons. I know I don't have to use it, and even if there was carry forward, I don't know if I would use it just because I do want to experience the new weapons, but then the developers would need to balance all of the weapons the same, and that's a lot of weapons. It's hard to say for zombies. But what I will say is that I genuinely wouldn't mind some legacy weapons like the M14, the MP40, the Olympia, the PPSH, and I'm trying to think of any other like iconic weapons. All of the iconic weapons, I really wouldn't mind those being transferred over to Black Ops 7. So what I want you guys to do is, if there were a limited pool of weapons to transfer over, which weapons would you most want to see transferred over to Black Ops 7? If the last few weeks have proven anything, it's that the developers are listening to us and they take our feedback seriously. But let's just be professional about it. And now we have to talk about the super Easter egg. You see, a lot of people have this idea that there's a super Easter egg, or there should be a super Easter egg in Black Ops 6. And for those of you who don't know, a super Easter egg is like a secret ending or secret rewards or a secret Easter egg if you've completed every single main quest in the game. Black Ops 2 sort of had this if you did Transit Buried and Die Rise in a specific way. Black Ops 3 had this by giving you a pistol to start out with and enabling one Easter egg on Revelations. Cold War did this by giving you some calling cards, I think, as well as letting you spawn in with an epic weapon. And of course, we all know everybody's favorite super Easter egg. Infinite Warfare Zombies had a secret boss fight and a completely new mode called Director's Mode. Director's Mode gave you all of the perks, a ton of points, every mystery box weapon was pack-a-punch straight from the get-go. It was crazy. But you might see a lot of people really mad or frustrated or entitled to this super Easter egg because people have been saying that yes, there will be a super Easter egg thanks to this tweet. You see, Lee Ross was one of the main directors or designers for Infinite Warfare Zombies, and he says, like I said before, Infinite Warfare Zombies is the best super Easter egg the franchise has ever seen. It took a ton of hard work and was risky, but we were committed. When you have highly passionate and talented people working together, very special things happen. Pretty cool, little bragging about his team, just celebrating zombies, that's great. Kevin Drew replies, Kevin Drew being one of the lead designers, directors here of Black Ops 6 and now Black Ops 7, you and your team set a very high bar, Lee, hoping to raise it next game in regards to Easter eggs. And keep in mind, this was April of 2022. This was when Modern Warfare 2 2022 was here. We were in the peak of Vanguard. Now a ton of people read this as Kevin being like, hey, your super Easter egg was awesome. We hope our super Easter egg is even better. But when you look at the literal language that is being communicated, that is not at all what I think Kevin is saying. He says, we're hoping to raise the standard or raise the bar in the next game in regards to Easter eggs. So Kevin is specifically just talking about Easter eggs, not any sort of super Easter egg. And keep in mind, this is 2022. This is 3 years ago. In terms of game development, yeah, that might be about the time you want to think about a super Easter egg, but that is by no means a confirmation or any sort of hint at it. All he's saying is that there's a really high bar for Easter eggs and we hope to raise it in our next game. Now, I don't necessarily think that this dismisses the chance that there might be a super Easter egg. I think the fact that Black Ops 7 is coming out so soon and it's so tied directly to Black Ops 6, I think that kind of convinced me that there might not be a super Easter egg. But if there was a super Easter egg, I don't know if Black Ops 6 is the game to do it in, because the ending of Black Ops 6 is kind of set in stone. I mean, yes, we could choose whether or not we save Sam or Richtofen, but if they really did develop Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 at the same time, which most of the evidence suggests that's true, perhaps there might be a super duper Easter egg across both games. I think that's probably less likely now that I say it out loud. I just can't fathom where they would have this secret boss or the secret Easter egg as they're in the middle of making a brand new game and ending another brand new game. Now, I think this would be the perfect time to drop a super Easter egg because we just have directed mode. And now, hey, here's a super Easter egg. If you complete all of the Easter eggs, even in directed mode, you're gonna be able to do this thing. You're gonna get a reward for this. And I want to remind you that Cold War's quote unquote super Easter egg came out months after the game was done being developed. And in terms of focus, would they want to release a super Easter egg for Black Ops 6 right before Black Ops 7 or during Black Ops 7, especially when they obviously want the community to move towards Black Ops 7? I don't know if releasing a Black Ops 6 super Easter egg would be the best strategy. So to be clear, I want there to be a super Easter egg. It's a good idea, but when listening to official sources, they have never hinted at least all that I've seen, they've never confirmed that there would be a super Easter egg. And if there was a super Easter egg, I doubt it would be in a blog post. I doubt it would be like, oh, by the way, we added this thing, unless it was just straight up rewards like it was for Cold War. If there was a secret boss fight or a secret way of doing it, they would probably just subtly hint at there being, quote unquote, something more to discover before Black Ops 7 or during Black Ops 6 or something like that. It wouldn't be obvious to us right away that the super Easter egg would be there. I legitimately don't remember how we discovered the super Easter egg from Infinite Warfare, so if anybody, any COD Zombies historians could let me know how that happened, I think that might give us an insight to how this might work in the future. So as you can tell, I'm pretty conflicted. I really want there to be a super Easter egg. I love the idea of super Easter eggs, and if they did something very similar to Infinite Warfare Zombies with a brand new way to play the game, a brand new boss fight, more narrative stuff, there's also a brand new end cutscene for Infinite Warfare Zombies. It was a big deal. It did wonders for that game's reputation, and anytime they do anything to reward players for doing all of the Easter eggs, it's always a win. But if you just can't wait for Black Ops 7 Zombies, be sure to check out this video and stay beautiful.